Okay. All right. Oop, let's see if this crashes things or not.
That's interesting. So before the stream would wouldn't load on my pad. It was just loading and loading and loading.
Mm.
Now that you're back after all that, it instantly loaded up.
I am going to keep the visual of the stream off for now, since you guys are just talking anyways. And it seems to be
Right.
putting a little bit too much stress on the computer at the moment. So,
Hit of mind.
Love it.
well, we will pick things back up with Katsura and Slyrak heading to his room to review the notes and the book.
For a few drinks.
We already had the drinks.
They already had the drinks.
Study time.
All right, so Katsura and Slyrak head back to his quarters, where he has, of course, all the notes he's taken from Punch's house and the newly acquired.
Which I just just
manual
kind of lay them
notes.
out like all over the area.
Quick
The
question.
notes, are they in common?
You haven't opened the book. Oh, the notes?
Yeah.
Yes. No, they'd be in dwarves
Okay.
because they're dwarves. They're dwarves.
Dwarvish. Oh shit.
Oh,
It doesn't matter because I can read any language.
Yeah. When's the last time we leveled up? Have we leveled up since leaving the dungeon?
Yes. Yes, you have leveled up since leaving the dungeon.
When?
We leveled up when we got to our guild hall. I think that was last.
We haven't leveled up since the guild hall.
That doesn't sound accurate. You guys didn't
Put the
go
pressure on him.
that
Put the
that
pressure on
feels inaccurate. Let me think. What levels you guys?
Yo, why are we doing this right now? Play the game.
I don't know. You
Don't
started
give
level
him
3,
this
right?
satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't level up 3 times in the dungeon.
Oh yeah.
I'll track that down. It has been a point of note in my mind, so I'm not completely losing how quickly you guys level up. But it feels like, at any rate, it is in Dwarven.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I just spit everything out. What? I know that he is trying to change stuff, but is there, I guess, a general like kind of theme in his notes? Was there any sort of specific type of golem, I guess, that he was using?
No, it really is more exploratory. He didn't stumble onto the idea of even it making more sense with a golem until you see the handwriting change and the assumption of his co-apprentice joining his endeavor. And even then,
Okay.
there's very little understanding or knowledge of golems at all. It seems to just be a vague idea that goes from foolish to, well, maybe that will work, to, well, assuming it did work, what will we do? And kind of trying to work the idea from, well, if it's not crazy, then how will we do it type of thing.
Okay. And then one last question. As an arcane caster, would Slyrak be aware that some tomes are for experienced users?
As an arcane spellcaster, no. But considering where you've lived your captivity, potentially.
Okay.
Give me history with advantage, because she definitely would have had some books that would have fucked you up if you opened them.
All right, so first is a 9, second is 18.
Yes.
You would be aware that there are books that can only be understood if you reach a certain threshold of knowledge, power, understanding. And trying to read a book
Okay.
beyond your means can have physical effects on your person. They are legitimately dangerous to attempt.
Okay. So then, so after laying all the notes out, his notes seem to be very unclear. Everything talks about a base topic, but it isn't in the notes. I'm rather excited about this book. I feel like if this is what they are talking about, the notes will make much more sense. However, I am a little apprehensive. Books like this can be dangerous if our knowledge is not at the proper level. But there's no way to tell if our knowledge is at the proper level and without trying.
Dangerous in what sense? Like, we could create something with unintended effects, or?
Oh, no, from what I understand, it will harm the reader.
Okay, let's maybe check traps. Let's see. I'm gonna cast find traps on the book. See what happens. See if that helps.
Sure. You cast the spell. There are no traps on the book.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly at full strength at the moment. But I would be willing to try reading it in the morning.
I'm at full strength, but
If you wish, I would
we
assist.
we can wait. If you also want to look and you need to rest up, and you have experience with such things, I'll trust your guidance.
Also, I believe we should enlist the help of your cousin. That healing orb he has might be beneficial to stand in while reading this.
Okay, we can do that too.
So F me, huh?
I also have a few spells we can maybe do before we read it. So yeah, let's sleep.
I will try, but I'm very excited. Afraid I might not get much sleep tonight.
Also, I'll make sure I'm standing by so you can get the additional, the +2 for your saving throws.
You're currently not in.
Well, of course.
Oh.
Well, in Slyrak's mind, it's understood. He never does anything dangerous without Jerry.
Yeah, I have like several spells we could employ here. Okay.
All right, so I guess we sleep.
Plan is set for the morning.
Yay.
Everyone goes to their rooms. Go ahead and hit that long rest.
Finally.
Right? Slyrak needed that.
Kratos is truly unscathed. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Because of wild shape, that's why. The Panther
Now she's
took
got
the
a
hits
taste
first.
for violence and how strong she is.
Fuck yeah, dude. Wild shape is nasty.
Wild shape's fucking great. Especially the stronger you get. Druids.
Yeah. I don't think I've used it since we were in the dungeon.
I don't think so.
No.
Gonna say a thing. Morning comes. Those of you who are spellcasters, the druids, feel free to change your spells.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Oh, that's
That would
right.
actually be perfect right now.
Yep, definitely forgot to do that last time.
Thank you, DM.
It's one of those things. Rather you do it now than remember in 15 minutes Nash to do it.
Don't do
Uh, as morning comes, are we starting the day with the book, or is it breakfast then book?
Slyrak is up early and
it.
waiting for everyone with the book on his lap.
Okay. So you go through the communal common area of your suite, just kind of book in lap, legs bouncing in anticipation. Eventually, the group does come awake and make their way through the common room as well, and see your excitement. And we'll say all sit down and gather.
I'm supposed to meet in Delg for breakfast, but it depends how early we're meeting here. So I'll be meeting him first or not.
Well, breakfast is a loose time period, so it's early enough that you could do this.
Okay,
And in theory, still meet them. Delg's always there, you've noticed, so breakfast could be any time before 10.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is awake. I don't mean to be a bother, but I'd very much like to take a look at this book.
Give me like 3 seconds. I'm re-upping my spells.
Oh, from
Just one. Don't do that. It's pressure.
just pick the ones you need for this moment, and then you can continue picking beyond that.
I'm trying to make sure I have as many healing spells as possible, okay?
Oh. You can only use
need
one
the
at a
best.
time,
I don't have
for the
that.
record.
I mean, you can cast one, then cast another, correct?
Depends on the spell.
Yeah.
That's the same one.
Yeah. Just give me like 3 seconds.
Okay.
I mean, y'all can carry on.
As you all gather.
Why are you so giddy?
There we go.
All right. Done.
He says to Flyrack.
Why are you so giddy today?
This book, the Iron Golem, it is what I was looking for to help us in our headquarters, but it was even greater than what I was hoping for.
Am I sorry?
You
I'm
see-
sorry. Is your name Punts?
Hmm?
I've never known you to want to create golems.
And well, I was kind of playing it close to the chest. I wanted to surprise everyone by creating a helper for the headquarters, but I never expected to get the tome of Iron Golems. You see, my patron and we came together when I was locked in an iron prison. He helped me shape the metal. It is what interested him in helping us a few weeks ago. So the idea of shaping the metal once again in a way that could help all of us is very exciting to me.
Very interesting.
You have offered me so much. I knew nothing of any of the world. Traveling with Sabet and Jerry offered me a lot, but you all have offered me even more. Most of my combat style has been adapted by those around me. This was a way that I could give back to all of you.
Interesting.
Have you picked your spells, Catcher?
Oh yeah, I said a few minutes ago we could go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. What's the plan for opening the book?
I will. say, cousin, stand close by in case we need additional healing support.
Why would you need
Why
healing?
would you be healing?
The book. These type of tomes, they contain great magic. But if you are not at the level required to use such magic, it can cause harm to the reader. I do not know if I am at a level at which I can create such golems,
Oh,
but I
well,
won't know until I open the cover.
in that case, give me a moment. Feely scurries outside, summons Finral. Just didn't want Finral to explode inside. And he comes back to Finral, and now he summons the give me a second, let me cast the spell. This joint. The healing spirit.
I was about to cast that too.
Nice.
Summons at 3rd level, and he places it like right next to Sly.
Nice.
Can you put it like in between the? I'm assuming Slyric and I are standing next to each other. Can you put it like? Actually, put it like behind him, and I'll cast one like behind me.
Can we have
So
them both
we
on
two,
the side of
we
him?
can just like stand up and
Nice. We
stumble
fall
into
back.
the two of
We'll
them,
land in it.
and then throw our arm into the one on the other side.
You need to step into it for the record. You can't just put an arm in the thing.
It says move into its space. It doesn't say
Correct. Move
stand
into its
completely
space,
But
centered.
fall
in its-
unconscious backwards into it. Does that count?
That would
I
count
think it
falling
does.
into- You can just double stack
I'm
it
gonna
on
get
him if
mine
you'd
in.
like as well, but however you guys want to.
I can do what?
You can just put it on him right now if you want.
You just stand in
Right.
it while we read it.
I thought it said you had to.
It's move into it or start your turn there, I believe is the wording.
Okay, then I'll cast one on myself.
Okay.
Cousin, are you also reading the book?
We're reading at the same time. Like, why would you have to?
Okay, fine. Never mind. We'll let slide.
I mean, I kind of thought that's what we were doing. I thought we were gonna like open the book like on the table. And
Me too.
Yeah.
Well,
Why would we put more than
I
one
guess
person?
anyone who wants to look at it can, and anyone who doesn't have to.
That
from
seems like the open catastrophe when we can control them.
cousin, you put your spirit on Slyrex's left shoulder. I put my spirit on Slyrex's right shoulder, and they will read the book with him and heal him at the same time if need be.
Okay, fine.
So. Okay.
Slyric, if you feel no effects, then the rest of us will look in, I guess. I don't know.
Fino, not knowing anything about this, he pulls his sword out and he's ready to stab the book.
What? No.
Okay, so who is under the effects of the spell currently? That's what I need.
Slyric only, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody else is away from the book.
Is that correct?
No, Fino got his sword out. All right,
Okay.
I'm serious about it. He don't know about this. He ready to stab it.
I tell you, put it up. Put it away.
Why? If it hurts Slyric, I will kill it.
It's not that kind of thing.
After what he just told me, I don't think I have any type of spell level to be high enough for this. I've never studied under the Arcana.
Okay.
Okay.
So as the book is placed on the table, who is in position to be able to read it and who has moved away or is averting their eyes so as not to read it? We'll do it that way.
I'm not gonna read it, but I want to be close enough for my aura of protection.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna like kind of step back a step.
Okay. So is it just
Wait for him to
Slyrac reading
confirm
the
his-
book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Woof. All right.
So should I bless Slyrac?
He may as what? Let's see. What does that give? Does that help with saving throws?
Yeah, it's a D4 to the saving throw.
Yeah.
So with the 2 additional already.
Stack it up real quick.
Yeah. All right.
He doesn't need it, so be it.
I love it.
I bless him.
Okay. You are blessed. You have the aura of whatever on you. You have the +2
Protection.
aura protection. You have dual
This much
healing
healing
spells
over.
ready to help. You place the book down, rub your hands, carefully lift the cover, open it up. The first page is blank. You turn to the next page. As you look at the book, you begin to focus on reading the words there. Your head shoots back as you take 36 points of psychic damage.
Damn.
36. Yep.
Okay, as he yells,
Sounds about right.
what you call is back. So healing spirit is 1d6. So you got 2 of those, and then I will cast.
I cast mine at third level. Is that still?
Oh, so third level is 3d6. She'll get for healing spirit, and then I'll cast cure wounds at third level. So hold on, let me roll that. That's 3d8.
Roll these heals, peoples.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I rolled healing spirit. So 3 for me for healing spirit.
So initially, that takes me down to 10 hit points, and then this healing will kick in.
Yeah. 3. Hold on. Plus d8. So. 2 more 8.
And I'm gonna walk over to him and give him a second level cure wounds as well.
Plus 13 more for me. So 16 total for me.
13, 16,
Right.
20, 22.
Healing spirit?
You're breaking up some, Greg. What's up?
That's including my my healing spirit and my cure wounds.
What was your
You're
question
up
about
to
it?
22 total.
Philly?
Can I just heal him 5 times with healing spirit right now? Because I get to do it 5 times on the battlefield.
In 30 seconds, yeah. Within 30 seconds. Every 6 seconds you can do it again. Because every 6 seconds
All right,
is
6
a new
seconds
round.
passed yet?
Yeah.
You really gonna add some 6
How do you feel, Slavic? I said. Oh.
So as this happens, I guess, and everyone is like, I guess, healing me. At first, you do hear me just kind of scream out. And Slayer, gets the healing, and oh no, I am not a high enough level.
Look how stupid he is.
Well, no, he sacrificed.
He just kind of like squeezes his head. Oh, my
Close
head
the book.
hurts so badly.
If he doesn't immediately close it, Katzer will like avert her eyes, but like kind of flip it over, like
Okay.
close it.
The book has been closed.
And Slyrek just kind of slumps down into one of the stools or whatever's around. Damn! I'm not a high enough level. There is no way to read it without being at the required level.
Huh. We should take it to the brother. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank.
To who?
The mage, dark mage.
Harry Dresden,
Or wizard.
your best friend?
Oh.
Thank you. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how that name. I just kept thinking White Knight.
Slyrick,
I might have buried the lead a bit here, but I can do detect magic on it. Like we know it's magical, but
matter of casting. These books, you either can read them or you cannot. There is nothing you can do to mitigate that. I was hoping I was at a high enough level, but it seems I need to learn a bit more. Maybe I should spend a little less time focusing on melee combat and converse more with my patron. Soon I shall be able to read it. But in the meantime, you are correct. Harry Dresden should be more than qualified to read something like this.
Slyrak, in your head you hear, and it's kind of as far as like spatial audio is concerned, the voice sounds like it's coming from your bottle. Oh, you have a ring. What is your genie item?
It's a black marble.
Your black. You can hear in the direction of the black marble a chuckle. Sword and shield didn't help with that, did it?
What was it? What did it say?
A sword and shield didn't help with
Slarak,
that,
stop.
did it?
Oh,
Slarak stops talking and kind of hangs his head a little bit. He puts his shield on the table. And the staff of ages that's on his back. And without saying anything, goes into the marble.
Slyrak disappears. A marble is left in its place.
did he say anything before he just bounced?
Bamfed.
Yeah.
Cather turns to Jerry and says, "What did the
Jerry just hurries
what
up and
make him
picks
do that?
up the marble and puts the marble in his bag.
Do you know why he did that? Was that an effect of the book? Did he do that
No,
of his own accord?
no, nothing to do with the book. But we might get some answers here when he pops back out.
And also, you put the marble in your pocket. I feel like you would
Yes,
know.
yeah. Pocket, not bag.
Yeah, I will throw away the bag if I come out of it.
Slyrak. What's the
Or no,
info?
wait, did it?
We had a. We'll do the
Sorry, I
pocket
thought we
because
had
that's a
a,
little easier.
like a
but-
necklace or something.
No, there was no wearable attachment for this. It was either in your pocket or a very secure pocket, mind you, not supposed to
Okay.
get loose. Cargo pants-esque pocket. It is guaranteed to stay in there.
Is it only me that Brian is like a little in and out?
It's me too.
No, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in and out. You
Okay.
said? How's it now?
That's why I keep asking what you're
A
saying.
little
'cause it's
bit,
like
yeah.
A little.
I
It's
don't
okay. It's all right. We
think
can
I
get the gist.
fix that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's annoying.
Yeah,
What's the inside of your marble look like?
So it's quite basic. There is kind of like a couch. There would be a throw rug, and that's about it. That when he made it, that's all he knew.
Okay. As you bamf into this space, you do see the Jinn sitting on the couch, kind of sitting upright, clearly awaiting your arrival. Oh. 'Tis a good thing you did not try that last night. You would have killed yourself.
I had a feeling that it was a bit out of my reach. I let my curiosity get the better of me.
You mortals are always in such a rush. You have so many years left. Take your time, Slyrak.
Everything has been moving so quickly. I feel happy. Things pass quickly because I am comfortable. Is this not right?
That is the way of the world, Slyrak. But you must be mindful. You don't have to prove your worth to these people. They are clearly your friends. Why do you feel the need to create a golem of all things, just for housework?
One must be useful, lest they be discarded. Isn't that right?
That is right if you're trapped in a cage in a castle in the sky. It is not right when you're on the ground amongst friends. Do you believe you're useful to me?
I sense your disapproval at my focus in melee combat.
It is not disapproval. It is a chide. It is simply pointing out the results of choices. Your melee focus has helped you in battle, but as such your magic is stagnated. Do you think the choice made sense?
But now, I focus on magic. Not out of fear of disapproval, but I truly wish to help my friends.
You growing in any facet helps your friends. You taking enjoyment in melee is fine. It's no insult to me. Just be mindful of who it is you seek to defeat in the end.
While we speak of golems, we hunt an individual who perverts magic. We may need your help in the near future. I don't know if golems is something you do, but I know you have helped me manipulate the metal once, even twice before.
He leans back on
Now
the
there's
couch.
another.
This, Slyrak, you do on your own. I cannot save you or help you every time. Your magic itself is my boon. I trust you're capable enough to use it.
That I will. And I thank you.
I
We
will
will be.
offer you this before you leave. It is not one whom you seek, it is three.
Interesting. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And he bows quite deeply.
As you do, a
And,
gust of wind kind
takes
of
some
straightens you up. We'll have none of that. Save the bowing for the fire, Genasi. He says with a bit of disgust.
The fire. Genasi?
Genies of the fire elemental type are disgusting. They choose to.
Ah,
They prefer their hierarchies in servitude. And he spits this little gust of wind that kind of blows the carpet. It's neither here nor there. Return to your friends. The day's just started.
if the Ifrit are your enemy, then they are mine as well.
He smiles a big toothy grin. I do not say attack on sight, but I never met a good one. And at that, he disappears.
All right. Slavic will flop on the couch for a quick moment before exiting the marble.
He reappears in the room. Not much time passed in the real world.
Jerry feels the marble kind of like begin to vibrate, quickly
Mhm.
pulls it out of his pocket.
Sorry about that, everyone. I was summoned by my patron. He confirmed that I am not ready to read this book, unfortunately. However, maybe he felt bad for me, but he gave me a clue. He told me that the one we seek is not one, but 3. We knew that it was 2 already, the 2 that worked together. But I believe that my patron has confirmed our suspicions about the old man. It may be my confirmation bias, because I kind of already wanted to kill him. But what do you all think? Learning that we are after 3.
I think it's something that we all, knew was a possibility. Also, real quick, do you prefer killing or murdering? What's the phrasing that you like?
I'm not sure there was a difference. I thought those words were interchangeable.
Me too. It's Little Bird put a word in my ear earlier, so I figured I'd ask.
What does everyone else think? You kill someone, you murder them, right? If you murder someone, you kill them.
No. I think intent matters.
Yeah, no,
Intent
you
definitely
can.
matters.
You,
I
you
mean, if
can
I kill
definitely-
you, I mean to kill you. It's not like I accidentally stabbed you or burned you with magical fire.
Murder is more cold-hearted. Killing, you can accidentally kill. You
I
can
Don't you
kill
think it's all
someone.
semantics to the deceased?
I think it matters.
I've once seen someone murder someone dead, but I've only seen someone kill someone before. If you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
This has been a very enlightening day for me, and we haven't even had breakfast.
Oof. Love it. So, the book is closed. Are we putting it back in the haversack, or where is it going?
Do we have somewhere safe in our?
Dresden.
Yeah, we do have to take it.
Yeah, is the haversack, that's like pretty safe, right? Like people can't pickpocket you, right?
It's invisible.
It's invisible.
It's
but if
invisible,
somebody
and I
has the
think you have to
invisibility.
know what you're looking for when you reach into those kind of bags.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's an invisible bag of holding. I think we should be good.
Haversack of holding.
Yeah. I hear you, cousin, but where are we at reading this book? Are we out in the open or in somebody's room?
No, you're in
In
your
our room.
suite. Just you guys.
All right, cool. And I still say, Loli, we know that someone is after this book. What's his name again? Paolo?
Punts.
Punts. I never remember that shit.
We should really be on our we should really be on surveillance for making sure that no one's tracking us. Anyone from Punts or Punts' team is trying to acquire the book from us now that they don't have to go through the tournament, at least for this copy.
They may be willing to pay for it.
Should we allow them to have it? No.
I was actually
No,
kind of
of
hoping
course
that
not.
it would draw punts out,
Me too.
knowing that
That's
we
what I
have
was
it.
thinking.
I'm sure he knows. Everyone in the stadium knows we got this book.
I wonder if the third person was there watching. I didn't see him or the girl.
Well, if it is believed to be the old man, we know where he is. If we
Do we
truly
think
believe
it's the old man,
that,
though?
maybe we take him out first.
I don't believe in murdering anyone without proof that it's them, though.
What about killing?
Oh, I believe
don't
if
think
we
it was him.
confront him, he will reveal it. He seemed to be a very proud man.
When is the bird due back? I think it's due back today. Let's see what it says.
Oh, true. I forgot about the fucking bird.
So did
You
Brian.
gave the
The
bird
fucking
2
bird.
days. It's been 1. You went straight from Dresden.
2
to
days,
Pit.
okay.
I feel like it's been 2 whole solid days. It hasn't?
It's been 2 sessions, but you guys went to the fighting pit from Dresden.
It's been like 4.
It's been like 12 hours.
Yeah, you guys went with the intent to watch and ended
No,
up fighting.
hours later.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to jump a day anytime you'd
Oh,
like.
jeez. Okay. We can take the book to Dresden while we wait, I guess.
We are taking the book to Dresden,
Oh, we think he can read. I mean, he should be able to read it.
and he will just give us the information.
Why wouldn't he? He gave us this case to work on.
He wouldn't give me the information. Who I was looking for.
Hmm.
If he thinks it may hurt us, cause bigger problems, he may not give it to us. That is all I'm saying.
That's true. You can ask, right?
All right, so you guys heading out to
So
Dresden?
what?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh shit, I was muted. Sorry.
Oh,
Slack will chime in.
While I'm sure he can read it, this is an instruction manual on how to create an iron golem. He could learn the incantation from it, but I do not think he could pass the information on. It's like a scroll. You open it, and it's the interworkings of a spell. And this is a much more complicated spell, but this tome, it contains everything you need to create. It is possible, but I feel very unconfident that he would be able to read it and then pass it on to us.
Okay, then let's not. There's no point. We don't need to. But I do have. I need to meet Delg for breakfast, so I'll be back.
I forgot about that.
Linda.
Good old Delph.
okay. So Katsura goes downstairs to the main room. You do see Delg there. He seems to kind of be waiting. He has like a fork and a knife and a glass of orange juice next to himself, with a nice space for a plate that is not yet there.
I'll sit down.
Oh, you came! You'd be so surprised how many people say they will, but don't actually show up.
I try my best.
I
What did you order?
appreciate that. I did it. Looks
I
like you
flagged somebody
unexpectedly.
over. That's okay. He's giving information. That's fine.
Tavern keeper
Fucking,
comes
is he
over.
expecting spaghetti for breakfast?
He's expecting not to pay for his breakfast.
Oh.
Nora comes over, the tavern keeper. Takes the breakfast orders as they were, and heads off to prepare. He kind of is kicking his legs in excitement. So, was your cousin's hair the same this morning?
Wait, you blanked out everything you just said. You said so, and then it was just like silence.
Was your cousin's hair the same this morning?
To be honest, I didn't know.
You should check. I guarantee it is.
I'll take a look.
Hmm. Would you like to know a secret?
That's why I'm here.
He leans in and says, when the war vets get back, Dresden's gonna be in trouble.
Who is? Who's gonna be in trouble?
Dresden.
Ooh.
And he kind of
Yeah.
because
Oh,
You
from
said when the Warforged get
it's
back?
back
when
from
the war
from where?
vets, when the war veterans get back.
Get back, right? From get back
Oh.
from where? Why would he be in trouble?
From the Feywild, of course. That's
the
where the
Feywild.
war is happening.
Why would he be in trouble?
He leans in even closer, his beard kind of spilling into his orange juice a bit.
Ew.
Somebody was fighting for the wrong side. And he snatches back and drinks some more.
Yeah, he was.
After like keeps
Oh,
her face
shit.
straight. What do you mean? She says as low as like
Pancakes! And he gets excited as the food comes over. As an intermission, as he eats like half of his pancakes without saying a word to you.
I'm like leaning over his pancakes halfway, like waiting.
And he's like nodding his eyes, like, "Oh, that's good. It's good." And he kind of stops and takes a moment. Oof. It's always important to savor your breakfast. That's a good tip. Now, I don't know if you know, but Dresden wasn't fighting for our side over there.
You said I assumed that. Who- What
Do
other
we know this, or was this stuff that you clued us in from the past campaign?
No, I believe
Oh,
the Fae you ran into that was throwing cards informed you that. Oh, did he? Let me think.
we knew he was a prisoner
Mm-hmm.
and they
You knew he
couldn't
was a
kill him,
prisoner.
but that's all we
I'm not
we
sure
knew
if we
he was
knew
like
that he was the past, like, what is it, Winter Court or whatever.
Winter Night. No,
I
I
We
can't
knew
remember if that was
I
in
don't know if you
game.
know that.
no, we don't know that, but we did know that he was a part. He had to listen to the general, whatever that guy was, the prison, the warden.
He had to obey
who
the
was
orders
in the
of
war.
the warden. Correct. The warden is a disgraced war hero, and Dresden, his prisoner, had to obey his orders. But I think that's all you know as far as that's concerned.
That's all we did. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is brand spanking new information.
Yeah. Was the warden Faye?
Yes.
Okay.
So then Slyrak would say, I
All
knew
right,
I didn't like
Slyrak
that
Wait, it's
fucker.
just
not
me.
there. It's just her.
It's just me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Fucking Dresden.
He kind of smiles
So
and eats some more
Catcher said-
pancakes.
Oh.
Go ahead. He's just eating food.
Oh, Catcher says, was he compelled or was it willing?
He thinks for a moment and says, not to be a jerk, but the answer is yes.
Both.
Both.
Why would he be? How both? And I'm remembering, like, it seemed like that was kind of the case when he was in the thing. Like, he was like, he had to, but also wanted to. So, but I want to hear Del.
What he'll take his napkin, lay it on the table, place his orange juice over the napkin. If you want me to answer the question, you must remove the water from on top of the napkin.
Must remove
Probably
water.
what?
Move the cup from on top of the napkin if you want me to answer you.
Okay. There's water on the napkin?
No, there's a cup on top of the napkin. You must remove the cup from
Oh,
on top
okay.
of the
So
napkin.
I do that.
You have now been both compelled and were willing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. That tracks. Okay. I can see. Good enough. Do you know why? Do you know what he was compelled? What compelled him?
Oh, I can't speak about that. And he starts eating more pancakes.
What? Can you write about it?
Oh, absolutely not. That's even worse. Eats more pancakes.
Damn. Can you mind to mind tell me about it?
He thinks. What month is it? It's kissed.
Roll what?
What month is it?
Kissed.
Oh, no, not this month. Maybe next month I could mind to mind it.
Okay. When will they be back? Are they on their way?
Well, they're always on their way. Time is funny there. But I think the next few days.
Few days?
Yes.
Should we warn him?
Oh, you make your own decisions about things like that. I just know things. But if you need them for something,
How do you know
maybe
this?
wrap it up soon.
Oh shit. Okay. I want to roll insight. 'Cause I'm just curious, like his intention here. Like, I don't know.
Roll.
I just want to see if I can.
Okay, roll insight. It's hard to read a crazy person, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask guidance, and
Okay.
I might also use my inspiration. Hold on.
Okay.
16 plus 21
Okay. Would you like to use inspiration?
without using inspiration.
Okay.
No, I did not.
Okay. Are you going to? I'm not going to tell you the results until you finish what you're going to do on your side.
What's it? A D12?
A D10 or a full
D10?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'll do a D10.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
28.
Ooh. 28. Well, Crazy Pants McGee rolled a natural 20 on the dice.
Okay.
And being that he's Crazy Pants McGee, he's hard to get a read on. You can't really tell where his intent is here. He has been seemingly helpful to your endeavors, but you don't really know why. Maybe because you're nice to him. You really don't know. But he smiles.
Have you told anyone else this?
Oh no. Most people don't talk to me. They get my information secondhand from people who do. And most people don't really have too many dealings with Justin. But you do. So I thought you should know.
I'm at a lucky intersection, I guess.
Oh, every intersection is lucky. It's just the choices afterwards that may not be.
Okay. What did you have to go take notes on last night that you wanted to tell me today? Was it this?
Yes.
You do. I want it. I really do.
But
Okay. Yeah. How do you know Justin?
he smiles and says, "You should probably go back upstairs now."
He says time to go upstairs.
He said you should probably go back upstairs now.
Did it seem threatening? Wait a minute.
No, it did not. It seemed like
Okay. I want to
seemed-
roll perception. Oh,
it seemed like a warning, but not about something he's going to do.
ooh. I want to roll perception to see if anyone is talking us or watching us.
Mhm.
I'm gonna guide myself. God, that was so close to a natural 20, but it is still a base 23 plus 5, 28.
So there are two people on the other side of the bar. One has their back to you, the other one has a cloak over their head but facing your direction. The one with the cloak over their head is clearly watching your conversation.
What do they look like?
Dwarven by build, but all you can see is the back of one cloak. It has. Hold on, give me 1 second. It has 10 circles of different colors on the back of the cloak. And the one facing you has one circle by the chest where the heart would be. And it's a purple circle.
It's a portal symbol?
A purple circle?
What'd you say?
A purple circle on the front of his cloak.
Purple circle?
Mm-hmm. The one with his
And 10
back
rings
to-
on the back of the other?
10 circles of different colors.
10 rings. We've seen that before, haven't we? Or
Sure.
heard about that, haven't we?
Yeah, those are security, right?
The Bippy.
That's right, the Bibby. Yeah.
Oh, I stand up and go. I ask him as I'm walking past. I just say do you usually have watchers?
You say it to Delg?
Mhm.
No.
I lean in as I walk past.
They don't care about me.
I didn't think so. I pat his shoulder and go upstairs.
Okay. The cloaked figure visibly, attentively watches you go, making it very obvious that he's watching you. They are
I just
sitting
looked at
by
him
the-
like he's a weirdo.
They are sitting by the front door, by the way.
Yeah.
Inside
I
or
just
outside the building?
Look at him like he's
Inside.
a weirdo.
Okay.
Go upstairs. I see you, but you're being weird, bro. Okay.
Catcher returns.
I want to. When I get inside the door, I want to pause by the door and see if I hear anyone come up the steps. If there's anyone listening outside the door.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, no, that's good. 18.
18. No, you don't hear anything on the steps or anyone having come closer to them.
Okay. So I gather everyone and tell them what Delk said. And also that there were two people watching. Conversation.
Were they there for Doug or were they there for you?
Me.
What have you done?
What did they look like?
Well, we got a book about golems. There was a golem attack. That could be it. I don't know. I just describe what they look like.
Did you recognize the figures, their faces?
The cloak was covering any faces.
no, right?
Yeah,
Hidden
the
figures.
cloak was covering that.
Both were?
One
Okay,
has
yeah,
one has back
no,
to
but
you,
I
the
just-
other one.
They were hidden figures.
I heard-
Very calculated.
I
Slyrak one
described the roofs.
will stealth his way just far enough down the staircase to see if he can see them.
Okay.
They were by the front door. I include that.
Roll stealth. for me.
As Slyrak is, whoa! I see Slyrak sneaking off,
Mhm.
and I pass a little. I cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay,
Oh.
because I'm about to stealth too.
Oh, we got two stealthers.
So that's a 19 then.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I'm over my stealth.
Let,
Thank
let's
God for Feely.
It's a 23.
Okay.
Okay.
All of us don't have to go, by the way.
No,
I
I'm not going.
I already see you sneaking off.
Slyrak, as you kind of creep down the
Well,
stairs.
I'm just trying to like stick my head down.
Yeah, as you kind of put your head down,
Mm.
you see the cloaked figures immediately up over and clock you.
Oh, what?
As you pull back, and Fino kind of checks too, you notice that the head does not move. It is still looking in the spot where it saw Slyrak, but you have kind of moved over to the side a bit and come down a different spot, and does not seem
Yeah, I
to notice
missed
you.
everything you said.
Uh,
It doesn't move its head from the spot I saw Slyrak. I missed everything after that.
You come down in a slightly different spot, so you notice that they do not clock you. So you are unseen.
They did not clock me.
Correct.
I walked back upstairs.
Did they
Is
clock
there
Philly?
a
Philly-
window?
I'm going to.
upstairs?
Philly, did you go or did you just cast
Does
the
it-
spell?
No, I cast a spell for those two. The two I saw creep.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
So I tell Slyrak, I say, warn the others. I'm leaving. And I'm going to try to make my way out around there. See
Before you
possible.
go,
if I can see a route out.
I was going to scare them away. Give me a moment.
For you, Philly, not being seen on the steps is possible, but you'd have to come down the steps and walk past them to get out of the building.
Past them. Okay.
Yes. So there'd be no way to do that without being invisible.
Yes. We have someone that can do that, though.
Right.
You do?
I do believe I could get them to leave.
Is
Yeah.
there a window on our floor that could see the street out front?
Let me check. No, there actually isn't. There's a window in the stairwell.
Oh.
That can see maybe a block away, but it would not have line of sight on directly outside of the building.
Would the two have line of sight on me as I'm looking at the window?
No, they're inside.
Perfect. Then I'm going to summon my shadow spawn and on the ground outside. This takes the misshapen bipedal form based on the emotion I choose.
Mhm.
The emotion I choose is fear. And I wanted to walk in the door and have a seat at whatever table that those two are at.
Okay. Huh. let me read this really quick.
I would have just walked invisibly if that was easier.
I want them to leave.
Gotcha.
I thought you were sneaking and see what they were saying.
I thought we wanted to see what they look like.
Okay, so
At least none of us knew what any of us were talking
Oh.
about.
I am summoning it in the fear formation, so if there is any dim light close to them, I'll have it hide first.
the entire tavern is kind of dim lit, so there is that. But if you're summoning it outside, and
So
it's
the
coming
command
in,
I would I guess the command I would give to it, I guess it can't really hide when walking in the door, would just be to walk in, stand right, actually stand in between them. Make them feel as awkward as possible, and then take note to what they look like. If it, I don't know if I can speak or not. Let me look. If I can do any recon. It has a stat block, but its intelligence is only 4.
Oh, that thing can't talk.
Okay.
It can understand, but it cannot
So,
speak.
yeah.
Okay.
So then I just wanted to, make them feel as uncomfortable as I can, and hopefully they'll leave.
Are you using the dreadful scream, or just using the way it looks, just its existence?
At the moment, I'm only using the way it looks.
Okay.
So I don't want to. I don't want to terrify everyone in the in the tavern.
Well, Fino, you can see this, as I believe you still have eyes on this situation.
That might be the thing to do. Terrify everyone in the tavern might be the thing to do. But
well, as this creepy thing comes in, a few days out from the golem attack, everyone sits up and alert, start moving away from it as it is kind of coming in the front door. Fino, you see one of the Bippy tap the other on the shoulder, the one that was looking in the direction of the stairs. It turns, and they both kind of look up at this creature, kind of menacingly.
I take that moment to sneak out.
That's still a high task, but give me another stealth roll.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Do I still have pass without trace that lasts, right?
It does. If you get too far away, it kicks out, but I think you're fine.
$32 altogether.
Okay, so as the Bippy are looking at this creature, and people are, as the creature comes up to their table directly, people start to very quickly slide out behind it, and you get within that group and go unnoticed as you make your way out the door.
All right, I'm going to start heading to Dresden.
Okay. The Bippy, in the meantime, Bippy are going to slowly stand up and kind of start walking to opposite sides of the creature to see if it's tagging one of them or both of them. And then they are.
I mean, I just told it to have a seat at the table, so I guess it's not really doing either.
Okay. They get up, noticing that it's not being outwardly aggressive, just creepy as all fuck. The person who can see them is now gone, so you guys aren't seeing any of this. So, how long are you going to wait upstairs, not knowing what's happening?
Actually, I was going to wait a few seconds, and then Slavic was going to head down the stairs like normal.
Okay.
Lay eyes on it, and then act scared.
So you start coming down. As you do, you see this creature your summoned creature sitting in the chair. You see the two Bippy have stood up and have slowly backed towards the front door, but haven't left yet. You see one has their hand in their cloak, reaching for something. The other seems to have their hands kind of out by their side. The cloak hanging a little low around the wrist, seems ready to grab if necessary. But you see them kind of making a shield of themselves so that everyone else can run out the door.
Interesting.
So
I just gotta
go ahead.
press myself against the wall, act scared.
Give me a performance check.
20.
Ooh, nice. All right. As you do that, one of them kind of turns and looks, taps the other one and points and says, "He's fucking faking." They both turn, look at you, look at the creature. The hoods come down. You see two older dwarfs, very
Oh, did I
serious
hear this?
expressions. Yeah, you see them point to you and say he's fucking faking.
Yeah, okay, it's not that scary. Do you want me to kill it, or were you going to?
The one that pointed, let me see which one it was. One that pointed now his eyes and taps the other one. The other one looks to you and says, "By all means, you kill it. You're the heroes."
Heroes? Why do you say that?
It's more of a question than a statement.
Oh, my apologies. No,
Fino stops
Okay.
where he's going and he turns back.
everyone seems afraid. I'm seen stuff like this before, but not. Just stay still, and I will use my bonus action to bring forth my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
And I will strike twice while breaking concentration.
Nice. Performance with advantage.
Okay. 18 on the first. 18.
Okay. The one that pointed at you earlier kind of nods a little show of respect. The other one frowns. Our hero.
No hero, just experienced. That's all. And something tells me you could have handled that. Am I
Something tells
wrong
you
in
right.
assuming?
You're right. Tell you what. How about you go get your friends and we buy you breakfast?
Clever girl, huh? Assuming you want to address us all, then.
He nods and he kind of like opens his cloak and you see a little badge that has the 10 eyes and says Bippy across the middle.
You know,
I'm Bippy T.
the
This
more
is Bippy
forward
R.
approach is usually better.
So get your friends and come
All
forward.
this cloak and daggers, highly unnecessary.
You hear that, Bippy R?
Do
He's telling us how
I
to do our job.
see Fino? No.
No,
Not yet.
Fino, when he heads back, he's going to wait outside. He just wants to figure out. He's going to go back to Dredge's, but he thought when he was on along the way, he's like, let me see what happens if they get arrested or something like that, so I can tell them exactly what we need him for.
Okay.
So
I would
he
say
wants
you
to just kind of wait outside and kind of.
Yeah. Considering how high his stealth roll was on the exit, I don't think you'd see him on his slight return.
Okay. Then I will look at them.
1 minute. Please, order a round of drinks. They'll be expecting it when they get here.
And I head upstairs to get the group.
Start counting. 1, 2, 3.
I head upstairs.
5. It would seem that They wished an audience with us this whole time. The fuzz, I believe, is the term I've heard, would like to have a word with us.
So I wasted a spell slot.
As did we all.
And I just head back downstairs.
Who's coming down with? Is everyone coming down?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Cats had to step out, but I'm Catra too. Cats is coming down too.
Gotcha.
You're not my cousin.
Oh,
Told you,
Cousin.
changelings.
well, very unnecessarily, we have come to you.
Okay.
What is it that you need?
Need you to have a seat, and we'll decide what's necessary and what's not. Let's start there.
And might we skip the theatrics?
Bippy R, is this the theater? Not the theater, Bippy T. Not the theater. Sit down. And we will close it there as you are sitting down with Bippy R and Bippy T.
Damn, I just pulled out my flame blade.
Bippy R and Bippy T.
All right.
I have kids, so all I hear is
Blippy?
Blippy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We went through that phase.
Like, I picture that we're talking to this, like, scrawny white dude in a pair of overalls and an orange t-shirt underneath.
Well, someone's got to be in charge of the Bippy. If you climb that high, maybe you'll find a secret. Okay.
Oh,
Did not
fucking
die
great
trying
session.
to read the book. Found out some information about Dresden. That's kind of
It was so... It was such an interesting feeling. As a DM, I knew full well that Slimac was not able to read this book. I knew full well there was nothing we could do. There was no spell cast. There was nothing that would help.
Isn't that great?
He was going to take the 36 points of damage.
No matter
But if I'm being true to my character, he is opening that fucking book.
Isn't that great? Just like, you know what? I gotta touch the button. I know what the button does exactly, but I gotta touch it. This is the character I've made.
Right? Like, I know goddamn well what's about to happen.
I mean, luckily enough, you guys aren't like third level characters.
That's why-
They would kill you and go above your.
I couldn't
max.
help myself. I tried to hold my laughter in, but as everyone's doing, like, there's spells and there's shit before we open this book, I'm just, not if it fucking matters.
Getting your saves super stacked up and ready.
There's no fucking saving throw.
No, it's just you try to read it, you get blasted with damage. Good stuff.
It was great.
It was. It was. I'm excited to see how next session goes, taking the information you guys learned about Dresden and what you do with it. This interaction with the fuzz. And how...
Slyrack never liked that fucker.
Dresden?
Oh, well, Fino's going to tell Dresden, like, he's going to Dresden, like, I got some information for you. I know you have information for me.
Nice.
Give
A
me-
trade.
Let's make a trade. Like, this is positive for both of us.
It's hard to make a
Yeah,
trade
just make sure you
when-
share that with the group. We don't just go pepper it all to them.
Wait, who yawned and said something?
Probably me. I said make sure you share it with the group so that we don't just go blabber it to them.
It's not happening.
You say that.
Fino's already on the way there.
No, Fino turned around and stopped, so he came back.
Oh, okay.
No, he stopped. He's going to come back and listen, and then he's going to head back out. Whether y'all need him or not, to what's it called? He's going to head back out to Dresden's. He's not sharing it with the group because he doesn't know what the group wants to do, but he knows what he wants. And that's
I
who
will say
Fino
that
is.
whoever we're talking to, though, has some fucking smarts. Because they saw through an 18 and a 20 on performance.
Yeah.
They did.
No, yeah, they saw through a lot.
No.
Everything you did, they saw through. It was crazy.
Well, like I've got a +4 in performance, and that did not do shit.
You got a 20 your
Yeah,
first
that
one.
pass without a trace helped me.
Yeah, it did. The pass without trace was very important getting
And-
out that room.
Yeah.
Because, like, I rolled
Yeah, I had
low.
a
The first
20,
one I
but
rolled a 2.
still one of them saw through that shit.
First one I rolled a 2, but that 10 with the pass without trace helped me out. Then I rolled a fucking 11. I was like, come on. Like, give me a high fucking roll. So I needed that. Thank you, Philly.
Yeah, I mean, even
Thank
the summoning
you.
creature is what got you
Taking-
out the room anyways, because they wouldn't have turned their eyes from that steps if not for that creature.
Right. Right. Yo, Philly, I know you're not a thief like the rest of us. That pass without trace comes in handy. We need you to help us thief.
I've never taken that pass without trace off my spell list.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
man.
great.
We need to find something that we can thievery with, because we're definitely. I know everybody's looking for the opportunity. Yo, we just find the opportunity to steal some
Yo,
shit.
actually, now that you say that, if you see, if you
When
if
I'm
you
sorry.
have pass without a trace up, and I bring my shadow demon up in the fear mode, I'll make his stealth. He'll get a +13 to his stealth.
Oof.
Damn.
We'll put a plus
And
13.
my little shadow demon.
Is it plus 3?
So as long as we're in dim or dark light, like if we're exploring a dungeon, I can send him out.
And what's his natural?
His natural what?
Stealth.
+3.
Oh no, my stealth is crazy. I'm a plus 11 on my own.
Damn.
So when he added that plus 10, I'm just like, just roll something decent.
Damn.
I rolled 11 when I had the 32.
Jeez,
I was
that's
just
crazy.
the fuck out of there. I was like,
Very, very
So.
sneaky character. We'll see how that helps next session. I mean,
Steal
you're out
shit.
the room. You're not being interrogated by the bippy. See, you're out of that. Whatever dangers this may hold for the group.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be
I
fine.
had a cleric lined up if that book put into Slyrack.
I got a monk.
Nice.
Slapboxing monk.
It's a good thing that Slyrack was able to identify that reading the book would be an issue from jump. I think if you just opened the book and got hurt, I don't know if you guys would have tagged it as if you tried
Yeah,
to
because
read it,
otherwise
you're
I would have
fucked.
read it before I slept.
Yeah.
And that shit would have killed me. Because I only had 32 hit points.
You'd have been KO'd. And had you done it by yourself, too, you'd have been out there just knocked out in your room, no one knowing. Just making
Yep.
death saves,
Right.
trying not to
Would've
wake
Rolling
up.
death save.
Fucking
Yep.
died overnight
By
in my
yourself,
sleep.
just,
Yeah, Pheno and Arcane, I would have took it from y'all right immediately. I'm like, yo, fuck y'all. Reading this shit.
Y'all
But I
be
didn't
all
have
worried.
Arcane, so I was just like, this doesn't make sense for me to run and read it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
She
So-
find some shit that I need.
Have you guys ever watched that crappy Warcraft movie?
No.
Mm-mm.
I hear it's not
Warcraft?
as crappy.
No, I don't think so.
What about it?
If you have seen it or if you watch it, the bad guy in that is pretty much my backup character.
I'll give it a watch. If
Best
it
way to
seems
go is
like-
off of the
Yeah, if he's gonna die, I'll watch the movie so I have a preference or a background on him.
It's an orc. It's a full orc cleric. is the main enemy.
Nice. That's
He's
a good character build there.
Yeah. There was like, I watched the movie and was like, God, that fucking sucked. But that character was really cool.
Nice.
So then I went to one of my apps and kind of made him and was like, oh yeah, that's really cool. That's my backup character.
Nice. All right. Well, guys,
All right,
that was
folks,
a
I'm about to call it a
successful
night.
session. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Catch
That's
you
All right,
next
everybody.
week.